Hello everyone, Tiffany here with A Crafty Home, and sorry for the somewhat bad lighting. I kind of have weird shadows. That's because it's nighttime because I'm doing my Bout of Books update videos, and so those will probably all be filmed at nighttime, kind of near the end of the day. So yeah, the lighting won't be great, but that's okay. You can deal with it. It's not horrible. I checked. I did a test of the system. Anyway, I really need like another light. If I had I have an OT lamp. And if I had one on this side with the natural light, then that would probably help, but they're really expensive, so. Anyway, so Bout of Books. Today, let's see, I started reading at 8 o'clock when my husband went to work. I got my coffee and I sat in the chair and I read for an hour until my oldest got home, because then we needed to do school once he got home. The kids, however, wanted mom, wanted to hug, wanted to cuddle, so I did get some read, but it wasn't, you know, like a solid hour quality reading time. And then my son came home and we cleaned up the table so we could do some school, and we did a little bit. And then I got sick. Some of you know from my previous videos I've been dealing with something going on in my guts and my stomach. We've done stool sample, we've done going off dairy. Last week I didn't eat dairy for a week. This has been going on for like 6 weeks now. It's been horrible. So this week I'm going off wheat. Yay! And then if that doesn't do it, then the doctor will order a scope, and it's a mess. But anyway, needless to say, normally it starts in the afternoon, but today it started in the morning. So I was cramping and not feeling good, so I laid down, and I did get quite a bit of reading done, but then I fell asleep because I was exhausted from everything. And yeah, and then I've read some more. So I've almost finished the book I'm reading, The Survivor by Diane Mills. I am almost at the end, and I know I will finish it tonight. We now know who did it, but now we have to catch him. And so you're sitting there going, come on, he's over here, go get him, you know. And anyway, it's somebody at the beginning. I thought it was him, and then, or I kind of suspected him, but not, you know, somebody kind of briefly goes through your mind, I wonder if it's going to be him. But then you forget about it, and you're like, no, it's, you know, and then at the end you're like, oh my goodness, it is him. So anyway, I thought I had it figured out several times, and I was wrong. But yeah, so that's really good. I'm almost done with that. And then I read a little bit out of Coraline, the graphic novel adaptation of that. I haven't read the book. I haven't seen the movie. It's kind of creepy. I'm only in like the 4th chapter. I've only read a little bit of it. Just kind of read it in between times. But yeah, I mean, I knew the story was kind of creepy. But anyway, we'll see if I like it and continue it. But so I read a little bit of that today too. So yeah, so that's what I've done for reading. Now, one of my other goals, as you'll recall, was to do the Twitter chats. I did do the Twitter chat today, and I had a lot of fun. And I did, there are two challenges today. One of them was a New Year's resolution challenge. There was no prize for it. But, I didn't, yeah, we're supposed to like look for book titles to go with your resolutions, and it looked confusing, so I didn't do that one. But right now I'm going to quickly do the bookshelf scavenger hunt tag or challenge, and that one was really fun. I have to have this video up by 10 in order for it to count. So I've also done an Instagram videos or an Instagram like picture, so that hopefully, anyway. So there was this list of things over on Caught Red-Handed, Red being R-E-A-D. It's a cute blog, and I will try to link it down below. So she came up with 7 things in a bonus item, and then like to be entered you had to do at least 4 of them, but I got all of them. One of them, the first one, I was really worried I wasn't going to find, and that was find an author with the same initials as you. That wasn't easy, but I did find one. And that is House by Frank Peretti and Ted Dekker. Ted Dekker has the same initials as me, TD, so that worked. I was having a really hard time finding any author with the last name D, let alone TD, and then I found this one, so I was like, oh duh, of course. Yeah, I haven't read this book yet, but so there's that one. And then, my phone is like, keep doing Find a book with the color yellow on it. So I have quite a few books with the color yellow on it. That wasn't very hard. The spine of this is yellow, the back is yellow, and the words on the front are yellow. And it's When I Fall in Love. It's a Christensen family novel, Susan May Warren. I love this book. I love this series, so yeah. So that one, let's see, find an author's name with the letter S in it. That was so easy. There were so many to choose from. I just picked up The Advocate by Randy Singer. Obviously he has an S in his name. Seriously, like my bookshelf's full of people that have S's in their name. Find a book with a female protagonist. That also is not very hard from what I read. I was going to do Cinder, but my friend is borrowing Cinder right now, so I have Scarlet. I love Cinder as the female protagonist, but obviously this has Scarlet as well as a female protagonist. This whole series has female protagonists. And I almost chose this, like, if I couldn't have found somebody with my initials, I was going to pick this book because, like, as a try to cheat my way through that one, because her last name is very similar to my maiden name, except it's not spelled the same. My last name was Myers without the E and then an S at the end. Yeah, so anyway, it would have kind of counted for something, right? Alright, find the longest book you own. And that is, of course, Les Mis. You can't see me anymore. Les Mis, which I have yet to read. I've started it several times. I never finished it. Because it's just so big. Let's see. This edition has 1,263 pages. Just a quick short read, you know, just read it one evening. I think I'll add this to my Bout of Books TBR. Don't you think I could just finish this up in one night? Okay, maybe not. All right, and then, sorry, being silly. And then, let's see, number 6 is find a book with map in it or on it. Any of the books, obviously, in the Lord of the Rings trilogy have maps. So here's the Fellowship of the Ring. I honestly, okay, so I was expecting the maps in this edition to be in the front. I didn't realize they were all in the back. It's usually maps, but I didn't know it had multiple maps. Obviously, I have not read the Lord of the Rings yet. Anyway, there's the maps. And lastly, find a book with a face on it, photograph or illustrated. I have tons of books with faces on them because almost all, like a lot of the Christian books have that. But this is Friend Me. It was a suspense novel. My husband's singing funny faces at me. And I really, really like this, and I like the faces like really prominent on this, but this is a really, really good book. And then the bonus is to find something on your shelf. Sorry, my books are falling. That is not a book. And that's easy. I want to show a couple things. This is a card that Amy from Amy C Books sent me when I won a giveaway, and it is just so stinking cute that I've kept it on my bookshelf. And then this is a little purse that I bought in China. See, it has a long, oh, it says tied by a long silver chain. I went to China for a mission trip. It still has like the tag all written in Chinese on the inside. I know you'll probably won't be able to see that, but I just thought it was so cute. And you know, you can barter. I don't think I paid very much for this at all. Also got like a fake Coach bag there that somebody ended up spilling paint on. It was super cute. I loved it. But yeah, I just love this little handbag. When and where I will ever use it, I don't know, but it sits on my bookshelf because I think it's pretty. So there you go. That's my Bout of Books Day 1 update and the Bout of Books bookshelf challenge. And I'm going to go back to reading, and I will chat with y'all tomorrow. Bye!